Although the land bank handles mostly abandoned houses, it also receives and repositions commercial buildings. These buildings, once vacant, are now occupied by businesses that employ local citizens, pay taxes, and fuel the local economy.
We've sold property to small business owners and others who have used property for anything from a parking lot to a barbershop.
My name is Jason Keys.
And I'm Tamara Keys.
And we're the owners of Masters Beauty and Barbershop Incorporated. And we purchased the building from the land bank in 2005. Initially, we purchased it and we were only able to open the barbershop portion first. But after like a year and a half of being open, we acquired a small business loan that allowed us to do, a lot of updates that we wanted to do to the building and then open the beauty shop. The benefit, I want to say, of dealing with the land bank was it was really convenient. It was like personal and easy to talk to them, versus going to a bank where sometimes you have to, go through several channels and wait weeks to hear. 4 other barbers besides myself. Altogether, it's 5 of us. And we're all self-employed.
There is a total of 4 of us, including myself over here, all girls, and we're all hairstylists. So we have the barbershop on that side and we have the salon over here. So it's kind of like guys and the girls.
When your customers love what you've done that much, it's rewarding. I'll tell you something else that's rewarding is when you have customers that grow up on you. Without the land bank, the idea of owning a commercial building would have possibly been non-existent. If we had have stepped out and opened our own shop, which probably wouldn't have happened, we would have been leasing a space somewhere.
Over the last 10 years, the land bank has been involved in a number of development projects that have been pretty substantial for our community. 4 of them that I'd like to mention are the Durant Hotel, which sat vacant for over 30 years and was redeveloped into the Durant, which is now an apartment building with some commercial space. They have about 150 beds and they're virtually all occupied. It's been a very great project. It's about a $30 million development project right in the heart of the city of Flint. We also have the Land Bank Center that we're in right now, which was developed by the Land Bank in another commercial building that sat vacant for about 30 years. This had previously been the Hughes and Hatcher Men's Store. It's now the Land Bank Center, about a $5 million development that houses the Crim Foundation on the first floor, the Land Bank on the second floor, some commercial space on the third floor, and another 7 residential loft apartments. We also developed the old Barrage Hotel. The Barrage Hotel had been a halfway house for people for a number of years and was really in disrepair. It was an older building, and the land bank redeveloped that into Barrage Place, which along with the Tinland House that sits next door to it, has 21 apartments and 2 commercial spaces. Another development project we've been involved in is the former Great Lakes Technology Center, which had been redeveloped by General Motors out of the former Fisher Body plant on South Saginaw Street. The Great Lakes Tech Center lost tenants and General Motors was about to demolish the building when the land bank stepped in and convinced GM to allow us to take over the building and try to have it redeveloped. We were very fortunate to strike up a relationship with Dr. Shaw and the Insight Institute of Neurosciences and Neurosurgery, who've now taken that building over and have pledged to put about $14 million into the redevelopment of it. A 4th project that we're really proud of is the old Oak School, which we took over about 10 years ago and sat empty for about 15 years. That building has now been developed by Communities First into the Oak Street Senior Apartments.
We do appreciate that they're on the lookout for land sharks and people that are trying to come into our city and just buy up a bunch of land and don't care about the city of Flint.
Thank you not only for just saving the communities, but thank you for thinking about the individuals who are actually within the communities and what's actually going to take place in the future.
When all these projects are done and the millions of dollars that go into them, they not only add tax base to the city, but they've also put people to work. We're proud of the fact that a lot of local companies have been involved in the development of these projects.